But still, man, like let's
God, Cari.
let's just stay out of trouble. What's up?
They got us. We used to be so good at this before.
Oh, here it is.
It's a rollout. They got us, Cari. Let's do this. You ready, Cari?
Let's do it, man.
Episode 218 of the Rise and Grind podcast. It's your boy Roderick in the building.
I'm Cari. We here in the building.
We are back. 218 of them.
Yes, sir. That song was hard, by the way.
Yeah, NDRE. That's a classic from back in the day.
Classic.
That like 2000, 01, something like that.
Something like that, yeah. Super classic, though.
But like I was saying, it's Monday morning. How you feeling?
Feeling good. Coming off a nice little weekend. It is Saturday. We had to change up our schedule this week. Just going to let you know. So we are recording on a Saturday. So haven't seen my Sunday yet, but my Friday and Saturday was cool. Saturday morning, I had Bible study. First time doing it.
Whoa, you had Bible study?
Bible study, man. Yeah.
Look at that boy. Bible study. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It was cool. Shout out to my frat brother, KayCyy. He really
Shout out KayCyy.
the guy behind it that's pushing it. But he has, a pastor that did his wedding. And he does a Bible study once a month. First Saturday of the month. And then we have like prayer calls at 6 a.m.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah, so it's cool, man. It was, like I said, it was my first time meeting up with everybody in person, man. It was really nice. Just to sit there and just be around some guys, you know what I'm saying, with the same mindset, but also just trying to grow themselves within the Lord, within the Word. So something that, I've been trying to really focus on, bro. So it felt good. It felt good. I ain't gonna lie, it felt real good. So did that this morning, Saturday morning, afterwards. Some of us went just got something to eat real quick, and then pulled up to the studio. Now we recording, man. So I'm feeling good. Like I said, I'm in a good spirit just because of that, man. My morning was very
good for you.
Very good. So I'm feeling it. But yeah, how you feeling?
I feel good. I got a little nap in right before I got into the studio, so I feel just a little bit recharged. But so far, like you said, we are recording on Saturday, but the weekend has been stacked for me. I'll start on Friday. Work was heavy, busy the entire day. I was moving. I usually get time to sit at my desk, goof off, like just do whatever I need to do. Friday morning before I went in, BMF comes out on Thursday night / Friday morning. If you're in New York, it's midnight. If you're in other states, it comes out technically the day before. I didn't have time to watch it then. I was tired from Thursday's work. So when I woke up in the morning, I was like, you know what? Get on the Stars app. Shout out Stars. We're going to get that deal for them niggas too. I got on the Stars app and I downloaded the new episode of BMF because I'm thinking, I got time usually at the beginning of the day to sit and watch something for at least an hour. I don't watch TV at my desk, but I'm thinking I have an hour of time usually. I'm going to use it for that. I didn't even have time. The entire day just flew fucking by me. When I got out, it was a situation where I went home, smoked, I went to sleep. Was Friday the day? Friday was not the day we had a terrible storm. We didn't even talk about the storms on Thursday.
Come back to it. Yeah, it was Thursday, Thursday night, but yeah.
I'll let you double back on it.
Yeah, sure.
Friday night was Friday night. Woke up Saturday morning. Our kids had what's called the STEAM Fest. So I work at a STEM school. So that's like a science thing, if you guys don't know. But they added art into STEM, so now they call it STEAM. So this was their field day type shit. It was a STEAM Fest. And I was working outside on the inflatables. I had to be there at 9. They started at 10. It was for 10 to 1 for them, but it was from 9 to 2 for us. Set up, clean up type shit.
Right. So
I got out of there around 2. I went home. I was thinking I was going to need to be here around 3 o'clock. So I hit Cari. I'm like, I'm going to be there by 3. I get out around 2. So I'm like, that bought me at least 30 minutes so I can take a nap. Cari hit me and said he's got some shit to do. We'll get together around 4. In my head, I'm like, oh, fucking bet, nigga. Say less. Now I get me an hour in type shit. I wake up rejuvenated. I'm ready to leave the house. I can't find my fucking keys. So I'm searching around the house. I lose everything. Cari's shaking his head. He knows I lose everything all the fucking time. Search for probably about 10 minutes. Finally find my keys, jet out, make it to the studio. Here we fucking are, putting down episode 218.
Hey, hell of a story, but how the hell did you lose your keys?
I don't know. The thing about it is I definitely have no excuse to lose my keys because I have a key rack that says Rise and Grind.
That says Rise and Grind. That hard, bro.
When you walk in.
Yo, right by the door.
Right by the door. I never put my keys on that shit. It is rare.
Really?
I need to get more discipline. And that's type of shit where when you grow up, it's not that you bounce off of the walls. It's not that you talk too much. Those are the areas as an adult that I realize I am entirely too ADHD. I can't remember shit. I can't find shit. There's instances where it's like, all right, I'm going to spend the entire night working on XYZ. And then I go into the kitchen to get something to eat, and I look over and I see something that's interesting to me. I forget about everything that I was going to work on that night. It's just, it's bad.
I've seen it firsthand since however long.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I see it happen all the time.
We'll be in the middle. I'm going to sound like such a meninist right now. We'll be in the middle of pre-production. We're making sure we get more details for a topic that we're going to talk about, something like that. And sometimes we share things that are even on Instagram. So we have to funnel through our group message DMs to find the topic or the article, something like that. Mm-hmm. I could be headed towards an article and Cari thinks that I'm about to put that in our list of topics, things like that. And 3 or 4 minutes will go by and he look over and somebody's shaking their ass on Instagram. I'm caught. Red-handed, and I'm just scrolling. Now I'm down a rabbit hole of it.
I'm like, hey,
it's bad.
Focus.
Like, delete my. Can we get rid of my Explore page? I have to totally
start over.
No, what I was gonna say is when I look for news in pre-production, I have to get off of my page and go to the Rise and Grind podcast page and just go get it from there because there's no activity there except for mine and yours, and we don't put out that much activity. My goodness. The Thursday storms. Get into it, Cari. And I don't even mean just like, well, I can't even.
It's too late.
I can't even say it.
It's cool.
It's my Explore page, man.
It's cool.
Come on
cool.
now.
It's
It's
cool.
the Explore page.
Hey, man, this is a safe space.
Is it?
I'm not judging you.
You're not judging me, but y'all are judging me. I know y'all are judging me.
Man, I would never judge you, man. Have at it.
Wow, man.
Have at it.
That's why my best friend, man.
Yeah, you know. For sure. But like you said, Thursday night, man. So we was just talking about how it was supposed to be winter, we thought for. Is it over yet? Has it been 6 weeks?
No, it hasn't been 6 weeks. I think it's next week, something like that.
So it's still technically supposed to be winter. Shout out to the groundhog, right?
Yeah, shout out that groundhog nigga. He went back in. Did he pop out?
So I thought he popped back in.
He went back in.
He went back in, right?
Wait.
Man, I don't know. He went back in, I thought.
He showed his head. No, he showed his head, which means 6 more weeks winter. We thought that if you come out, that means it's warm enough to be ready for summer, but that really means we going back into winter. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Look at us still confused.
Because it don't make sense.
But this doesn't even fucking fuck that ground. You talking about shout out the ground? Fuck that groundhog, man. Let's get back to the shits.
Thursday night, man. So it's a regular day. You know, I work from home. I'm chilling. It's getting later in the day. The weather has been pretty nice from what I remember. Maybe like 70, 80 degrees type. I can't really remember. Exactly.
It was a little cloudy on Thursday. We knew we were expecting some rain.
Okay. But like you said, we get rain. It's March. You know, it's starting to get to that spring. We know that it may get to a point where we see some rainfall. So it's normal. So you're expecting it to rain. But then, I ain't going to lie, around maybe 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock p.m., right?
I knew this was going to happen all day. You didn't know it?
Nah.
My mom's a hypochondriac over certain shit like that. So she's like, it's a level 3.
Yeah, I didn't know, man. But I get an alert to my phone, you know, the weather alert, right? It says that winds are on the way, you know, take shelter, things like that.
Right.
Winds reaching 80 miles per hour. I said, wait, what? I had to stop and like pause. I was like, wait, what? I've never seen a number that high.
I got a story for this shit.
You know, I never seen anything pop up like that on my phone, or even anytime a tornado has been like here, it's always missed my area, right?
And it wasn't necessarily a tornado, right? It was just really high winds,
It was just high winds in this point, but I think tornadoes did touch in other places.
Okay.
But not, you know, where I was. It was just the high winds. But anyways, man, I had never like really experienced. I never really get like scared. I've never been like the type to jump in the bathtub, anything like that. Right, never in my life. But this was the first time like I even like thought of it. I realized thought like, damn, maybe I should get in the tub, bro. It was the winds were so high, it was killing the house, man. A part of my fence fell down.
Yeah, you showed me some pictures.
Completely.
Your neighbor's entire fence is gone.
Yeah, one of my neighbor's entire fence on both sides is gone. And one of those sides that we share, so that shit is gone. I'm talking about all in the backyard, trash cans everywhere, trash everywhere. It was trash. I had to pick the shit up. It was just crazy, man. I've never like experienced that in my home, you know, but it only lasted about maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes, but my power was going out. My lights were flickering a lot. Power went out like 2-3 times, but it cut right back on. Then it started flickering. The tornado sirens were going off. So nigga, I was like, damn, like that's why I say it was the first time. Like, damn, maybe I should get in the bathtub.
Yeah, you live near my mom Dukes. My mom told me that she had roof, like parts of her roof in her yard.
Yeah. For sure. You seen that all through the neighborhood, like I had mentioned to you. Driving through the neighborhood, I'm seeing nothing but roofing company signs in people's yards. Like niggas getting to it. Niggas repairs are coming soon. Even myself, like I said, nigga gotta get a new fence. I can't even let my dog out in the backyard right now. Like anytime he has to go out, I'm going outside with him, I'm walking him. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't let him in the backyard type shit because I don't have a fence. Shit is crazy.
So when I heard of this shit, like I said, when I woke up in the morning, my mom texted and she was like, it's supposed to be a level 3, yada, yada, yada. And I'm treating this the way someone in Louisiana was treating Katrina right before it happened. Sorry if that was dark.
No.
It was on some shit like, Mom, they give us tornado watches all the time. They give us tornado warnings all the time. Nothing is going to happen. We're good. Don't worry. Everything is fine. Mm-hmm. Then it got to around like 1 or 2 p.m. They upped the level 3 to a level 4 to whatever. I don't even know what the fuck those levels meant, which is why I wasn't too startled by it from the very beginning. But I'm at work. I'm handing out detentions after school to my kids. Like I said, we had something to do on this Saturday. I usually only do detention on Saturday, but I couldn't hold it because we had the Steam Fest. So I had to do it during the week. I'm handing these out to kids. I'm telling them to call their parents, let them know you got blah, 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 blah. Let them know you got to stay after. Then I get this fucking email that said, due to the inclement weather, they canceled all of the after school activities. And I'm like, damn, it's not even raining yet. It's going to be that bad?
Yeah.
I hadn't texted the guys, and I meant to send a text message to the guys on some shit like, do y'all really think it's going to be that bad? So they tell all of the kids to immediately leave the campus as soon as school's over. And the teachers were permitted to leave as soon as the classes were over. Why the fuck did they make me stay out front with all of the kids whose parents picking them up late?
Why they choose you?
I don't know.
Oh.
You think it's black? You think it's because I'm black?
Leave it to the nigger.
Yeah. Because there was only one other person that stayed with me, and it was the dean. He's black.
Oh, they knew what they was
doing. Nigger shit. Oh my God.
It was a setup.
They were trying to get us gone?
Yeah, it was a setup.
Oh my God.
They wanted y'all to do something crazy, something stupid. Let's leave. Hey, look, everybody on 3, we just gonna act like we're leaving.
Yeah.
Just leave them to their
absolutely
by themselves.
Yep.
And let's just watch and see what they do. But it speaks to your character and the dean. Good guys. You know?
Absolutely.
So nothing's gonna happen. But they tried to set y'all up.
We don't really get volunteered to do things, or we don't volunteer. I think I might have said this before. We get voluntold.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, we need you to, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Fuck.
But like I said, this is cake to me. This is probably like the easiest position I've ever had, even though it doesn't seem like it would be. So I don't mind staying after type shit. To that day, Thursday, I minded. I mind, my nigga.
Yes, I do mind.
I had a little girl. She was in 6th grade. She just wouldn't stop fucking talking. I was like, when are your parents coming? It's like 3 something at this point. She was like, 5:20. No. You need to go back inside and call them again, my nigga.
Oh my God.
She calls them. They get picked up. There's like 1 kid left. This nigga sitting over here playing on the computer.
Yeah,
I'm like, when is your I didn't say fucking son. He look at me about to lie. I was like, when are your parents getting here? And he was like, I just talked to him. They said like 10, 15 minutes. 10, 15 minutes goes by. Keep in mind, even when he said 10, 15 minutes, I just talked to him. I didn't see this nigga pick up a phone nowhere. He doesn't pull out a cell phone.
That's why I was saying he was lying.
Yeah. Let me follow.
Yeah.
I go back over after 10, 15 minutes and I was like, it's been 10, 15 minutes. Are your parents coming to pick you up? He was like, it hasn't been 10 minutes. Nigga, I was like, no, it's been about 10 minutes. Keep in mind, I've been counting.
Right, of course.
And I was like, have you
He told you.
have you talked to your parents? He was like, yeah, I just talked to him. And I was like, how did you just talk to him? I was like, when? He was like, yeah, just now. And I'm like, I've been looking over at you. You haven't picked up a phone. This nigga said, no, I emailed them. You get your ass in there and call them motherfucking people.
Whoa, he was lying.
He was lying. And then he
emailed them.
Yeah, he was like, I don't know their number. I can really just email them and see if they can pick me up. What? Nigga, we not waiting on no goddamn email, bro.
What's up?
Take your ass back. Luckily, I'm an admin, so I have all of the kids' records and shit in my directory. Man, call your fucking parents and do it now, bro, before I get pissed off in this bitch.
That's funny.
So his parents finally gonna pick him up, and I get to leave. When I leave, the winds they said by like 4 o'clock, the winds were gonna be like 60 to 70 miles an hour. Man. It's 60 to 70, and I'm standing outside type shit. Yeah. Last kid gets picked up. I go home, it's going nuts. It doesn't go as crazy as you said it went over there because y'all had debris and all kinds of other shit flying. It seemed like the fucking Wizard of Oz over there.
Literally, man, it was birds. Like I said, I felt like they couldn't even like fly for real. They were getting pushed back.
Y'all had dead birds in the street?
Yeah.
That's not funny. But I made it through the storm. Niggas made it through the storm.
Of course, man. I'm blessed to be here. Thank you, Lord. Appreciate it.
Can you stand the rain?
Hey, man. I did it.
Storms will come. This we know for sure.
There it is.
Can you stand the rain, bitch? That's fire. That nigga Ralph went crazy. And what's that nigga name? Johnny Gill.
Johnny Gill, yup.
Yeah, that nigga went crazy. I wonder why he doesn't get much work these days.
You know what?
Oh, you get it. Oh, I'm the best with this shit, man. Are we ready to move on into music and shit?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we only got one album that came out over the weekend, and that was the Creed 3 soundtrack. Normally, we don't just sit here and report on soundtracks, but this one was in total produced by Dreamville.
Yes, sir.
And it was a hell of a project. I haven't finished it, but from what I've heard during pre-production, that's a hell of a project.
Yep, couldn't agree more. 18 songs in total, man. Creed 3, the soundtrack, like you said. I think this is a very solid piece of work, man. So, of course, like you said, with Dreamville executive producing or curating, whatever you want to call it, the soundtrack, you do see a lot of Dreamville artists, of course, floating throughout. Every Dreamville artist.
I was going to say, you see every Dreamville artist. This was a Dreamville album, damn near.
It's a Dreamville tape, essentially. But there are some songs that have people who have no affiliation with Dreamville, and they're on the song by themselves, man. So, like I said,
Earth Gang's not on here, though. Oh, yeah, they are.
They're at the top, yeah.
Jack, track 9.
Mm-hmm. But overall, man, like I said, this is just a great project. I feel like Dreamville did a great job of picking the right songs that actually gonna sound good within the movie. Like this shit, hearing this makes me want to see like where they're gonna place these songs in a movie. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like they got like songs for every type of scene. They got shit that's perfect for like champion fighting songs. We know it's a fighting movie, so there's gonna be scenes where niggas is working out, moving around. I feel like they got songs for that. They got shit for like the outro. They already said that, so I think it's just well done, man. I can't wait to see the movie. Hopefully, you know.
Yeah, I can't wait to see this movie. We're set to go see the movie.
Tomorrow on some shit.
Yeah. When this comes out, we'll have seen the movie by then.
Right.
So by Thursday, we'll be able to report on what's going on shit.
Yes, sir. But looking forward to seeing that.
Absolutely. Creed is a hell of a movie. From Creed 1, we grew up, we were born in the 90s, the late 90s. So we missed the Rocky era. If you were someone that was a teenager in your 20s or 30s, something like that, during the late 70s, 80s era, all they fucking talk about is how good Rocky was. And we missed that. So I'm glad that Creed was able to come around because this is modern day Rocky.
That's fair.
And to keep it 100, Sylvester Stallone and his physique and his MO is kind of on the same type of shit that Michael B. Jordan's, except they do different kinds of movies. He does more of the Rambo, Arnold Schwarzenegger type of shit. But you get where I'm going with it?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. All right. But I'm looking forward to seeing this by Monday, or by Thursday, should I say. We'll have seen this.
Yeah. And then just the project, man, you got to finish it. I know, like you said, you haven't finished the whole thing.
Oh, no. I've already downloaded the entire thing, so I can go ahead and listen as soon as this is over.
Yeah.
From what I heard, this is amazing. And I'm not going to miss something that was done by Dreamville.
Respect.
Come on.
Respect.
Yeah,
but check that out, man, and check out the movie. Support Michael B. Jordan.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Let's move on. We got songs. Hit Boy and Music Soul Child, they dropped another single. This one was entitled I Remember You. They got an album coming out. You already knew that, but they dropped a date on that too.
Yep. I Remember You, My Ex.
I Remember You, My Ex. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But so they dropped that. The album is coming out this week on Friday, the 10th. But the second single, so we played this in pre-production. I remember on the first one, you mentioned that you liked the song, but it was more rappy. You know, it was more like on the Hit Boy side. So now the second single, how do you feel more about this one? You feel like they went back R&B, or just still kind of just too much hip hop for you?
It's still kind of rappy.
Really?
It is on both songs. You can get the R&B because that is the essence of Music Soul Child.
Okay.
And maybe that's where Music Soul Child is trying to go with this, which is why he linked with Hit Boy. But yeah, it's still rappy. Okay. I don't have a problem with what's going on. I think it sounds great, but I do want to hear slower tracks. Maybe not like you know what I mean by it sounds rappy though, right?
Yeah, I do. I do, but I didn't think this one sounded as much as the first one.
It doesn't. It's not as much, but to me it's a little different than the tell me how to love you better.
Yeah. I know what you mean. The first one was called Beat of a Slow Dance. That's what I could remember. But my heart.
That might actually be less rappy than this one. The beat is harder on this song.
Okay.
Beat of a slow dance.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that one might actually be less rappy than this one. Now that we're thinking about it, you went over the chorus again.
It's slower. The chorus is. But I mean,
don't get me wrong. I like what's going on.
Yeah, regardless of it, it still sounds amazing. I'm still looking forward to
no issue.
This full project. Whether or not it goes more R&B, or if they stay with this type of sound, I think this is still going to be something that is good for Music Soul Child and good for Hit Boy as well.
This is good for music. Hit Boy is on his shit, letting the older generation of rap know that you niggas need to just stop working. Or you niggas need to stop just working with the old producers you came up with. Mm-hmm. Music has changed. The landscape of the game has changed. So you got to get with somebody that knows what's going on and what's going to work in today's game, which is why he got with Nas and produced Grammy award-winning albums, and which is why he's getting with Music Soul Child now. It just makes sense.
Yeah.
And I'm open to change. I love to see this rap game and this R&B game and the music game in its entirety changing and moving forward and evolving. So, yeah, if this doesn't go with the slow vibe that I've been expecting, change my mind. Make this rapish R&B shit sound amazing. So, I'm ready for this on Friday. Do we have other albums dropping on Friday?
I don't think so.
Okay, that's okay. Let's move on to the next single. J-Hope and J. Cole, On the Street. Is that I'll let you get into this because this is more your forte.
Yeah, what's up? What's the question?
J-Hope, who is that?
So he is a Korean artist.
Okay, I just wanted to be correct before I said that. So he is a Korean artist.
Korean artist. Now they may call it hip hop over there, but it's K-pop, Korean pop. So the biggest group in that genre.
They got K-Trap too.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe that's what he's in. But the biggest group in that genre, BTS. He's a part of that group.
Oh, now that's K-pop. Also. Oh, he's in BTS? He's in BTS? That's K-pop. That's K-pop. Okay.
Yeah. But J-Hope, J. Cole, like we said, song is called On the Street. Now, I'll get into a little bit more about J-Hope. He is a super huge J. Cole fan, apparently. J. Cole is somebody, apparently he's admired his whole career, based his whole career.
How could you not?
What you mean?
How could you not admire J. Cole's career is what I'm saying.
But yeah, it was interesting to see that, from somebody that's not from here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And not do the same type of music.
And you just select J. Cole out of everyone. Yeah.
It's crazy. But so there's like a documentary that he did himself, and then there's a video when he like first met Cole some years back, and now he's coming to have this song with him. So all his fans are like, it's like a full circle moment, whatever. But I just feel like that shit was cool. You know, Cole is always known to do like some different shit.
I wonder why he didn't pick Kanye.
You think it was the
Oh, he's standing with the Jewish community. He's standing with the Jewish community. Yeah. But Adidas let him back, so.
Did they?
Let's go on. I'm sorry. Immature joke, guys. I'm sorry. We stand with the Jewish community.
For sure, always. But no, the song sounds good. J. Cole obviously is going to kill any song, any beat that he ever gets on. So he went insane. But the J-Hope guy had a nice little sound as well. Now, like I mentioned, he's in the biggest group in that genre, K-pop, BTS.
He's in the biggest group in the world. Period.
Their fans go crazy, right? So I mentioned to you, I'm just gonna say it right now. I think it's possible that this song hits #1 on the Billboard charts.
Okay.
It's already going crazy with millions of views on YouTube. And to me, their fans, like I said, I feel like they're gonna get this shit to #1. So don't be shocked if we see this song go #1. If it doesn't, whatever. But
this will be J. Cole's first number one single.
Yep. If it happens. So that'll be huge. You know what I'm saying? And it's huge regardless. You get a Korean artist and a nigga from North Carolina making a song together. Who would have ever thought? So regardless or not, this is big for music. I like this collab. I think it sounds really good.
This wasn't on the list at all. And we would really have had to stuck this in news, but I don't know why the word celebrity kind of brought this to my mind. Mm-hmm. I've been rolling around town, Cari. That Offset and Cardi B McDonald's meal, it's not really making the noise that Travis's was, or that Saweetie's was, or that J Balvin's was.
You want to know why? The people, and I'm reading this on blogs and headlines and from people who feel like their opinion matters, it's too ratchet for them.
Oh, they don't want to. I saw something like that. They don't want to promote it. There's franchisees. Yeah, McDonald's gave Offset and Cardi B the okay because, of course, this is good for business.
Right.
But some of those franchisees, and I'm sure they're in the South. I know they're in the South. They don't see Cardi B and Offset as the best fit family-wise for McDonald's.
Yep, that's exactly what it was. So that's why. It's politics in it.
So they're not promoting it the way it's. So they're not even selling it in some of the stores.
They may be still doing their normal promo, but it's just not hitting because it has a fucking red alert next to it.
But from what you said, that just reminded me. I did see in the articles that some franchisees, they don't want to sell it in their stores.
See, that's crazy, yo. That's actually crazy as shit.
And I thought this was going to be something magnified for Offset and for Cardi B. I thought this was going to be huge.
And it still is. Don't get me wrong. It played during the Super Bowl.
I was going to say it rolled out during the Super Bowl.
So it is a lot. But what we're talking about is the longevity of it, you know, especially for somebody who's trying to promote his solo career. This was something that we thought was going to be huge.
Absolutely. I thought this was going to be like monumental for him.
Gigantic.
And it is still as an accolade and a statistic for his career. Absolutely.
Correct.
But this was supposed to be like the Chance the Rapper Kit Kat deal. It was supposed to be that big. You're supposed to see this bitch everywhere.
Yeah.
And you do, but something about it isn't ringing off the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just me.
Mm-hmm. I do see the commercials still, don't get me wrong, but even from just like people posting, I've seen a few people post the drink, the cup, the bag, but just not how like I've seen in the past with those other artists that you named.
And I even think I've seen the videos or something like that of Cardi B and Offset pulling up the McDonald's or maybe serving at McDonald's or something like that.
Okay.
It's just not doing it. I think Quavo blackballed him. I'm playing.
QC blackballed him.
That's crazy. Like, nigga, you could get with McDonald's and we ain't letting that shit hit.
That's tough, man. Nobody wins when the family feuds, man.
Yeah, did you see them? They were at the Portland Trailblazers game over the weekend.
Offset?
Quavo and Offset, and they were sitting separate.
So I knew Offset was there. I did not see Quavo there.
Quavo was there, and they were sitting.
Oh, it was the Atlanta game in Portland.
Atlanta versus Portland.
Gotcha. Because I saw Offset, he brought his kids and stuff, but I didn't see Quavo.
Quavo was in the crowd as well. They didn't sit with each other.
That's actually insane, dude.
Yeah. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the actual music. I just wanted to get into that before I forgot. So let's move on. Nicki Minaj. She's back, Cari.
Mm-hmm.
She dropped a new track called Red Ruby the Sleaze. This is what I need from Nicki Minaj.
Why is that?
Because Nicki Minaj wants to go different directions with her career, and that's fine. This was still on the more dance hallish, Caribbean take type shit. But in the verses, she spitting straight bars. Especially that first verse. Nicki Minaj went crazy on her first verse. I like this track.
Yeah.
I need, if you're going to make the ladies shake their ass and you're going to appeal to the Afrobeat type of shit, even though this wasn't an Afrobeat, she rapped kind of like that in certain parts of it. Just put down the bars that need to be put down. Talk that shit and don't talk stupid shit. Like, I want that, it's not it. We don't. Super freaky girl. I get what we need to do for the commercial tip.
You got the number one. It worked.
But we need shit like Red Ruby the Sleaze.
Facts. No, I couldn't agree more. Get straight to the bars. Keep it simple. You know, sometimes, bro, the simplicity is what makes a song, even when it comes to the beat, but especially sometimes with the lyrics. Like you said, we don't need all that the extra sounds, extra instruments. Like, just get back to the basics of what got you to this point. And I feel like Nicki Minaj did that on Red Ruby the Sleaze. I agree. She went in with the bars. I really like the sample on this song. It's a Lumidee song from like '03. I can't remember the name of it, but that sample is what made that song go crazy for me as well. So I was very impressed with this track by Nicki. I would say this is the best track that she has came out with since last year.
Absolutely.
This is the best one. Even better
the Lil Baby
Freak.
tracks.
Yeah. But even like to me, this is better than Super Freaky.
Super Freaky Girl?
Yeah,
Absolutely. That song was
one.
that song was meant to just go number one.
Exactly. But like this is the best song, like from start to finish, that Nicki has put out since she started releasing singles last year.
And the thing about it is we're real rap fans. So now that I'm thinking about that, this song probably won't go.
Because it's the one that's supposed to go.
Because it's the one that's rap and it's real.
It's the best one.
It's not a song that you can put behind your TikToks, Cari.
You're right.
You can't TikTok it.
But I ain't gonna lie, this
you
beat,
might be able
this
to.
Beat, yeah, because of that sample.
Yes. I was gonna say you might be able to, and just based off of that promo video from a couple weeks ago that I saw, and all those ladies in the building shaking that ass to that song.
Right.
You might be able to get some going to this, and the Barb's gonna do that anyway. That's how we are.
Yep.
That's how I said
that's
that.
how we are. I was like, what? Hell no. I'm just tripped out.
I'm just
tripped out.
Pause. Bro, I didn't know. It was a joke, man. It was because y'all called me a barb.
Nah, bro. The song right here, Lumidee, is called Never Leave You. But y'all know that. So yeah, man. Hey, I loved it. Like I said, I think it's the best song that she's put out since 2022. And hopefully, you know, she continues to put out these type of tracks. If she's going to release an album this year, that's still something that's up in the air. Still something that's a question mark. So we'll just have to see.
She's building though now.
Yeah,
if we got tracks in the tuck that'll fit on the album that aren't singles, and we've got Super Freaky Girl and Red Ruby the Sleaze, we got 2 singles that hit. Because I want you to know, if she's dropping an album this year, Super Freaky Girl's definitely going on that.
Of course. I think it's going on there regardless.
Yeah, that shit could drop in 2 years. It's gonna go on that.
Facts. Bonus track.
Absolutely.
Kidding me?
Y'all been waiting on that Super Freaky Girl?
Like what?
She fucking around, drop new body.
We not getting
Kanye ain't never giving that bitch up.
Man, we is not getting that.
I'm sorry, guys. Hate to break it or burst your bubble on that one. But that's a track that needs to be listened to. Oh, and y'all didn't like my take last week. Oh, shit. Them niggas did not like my Nicki Minaj take. She raps better than Drake. She might not rap better than that boy Q Miller.
Oh, shout out Q Miller, man.
Shout out that boy Q Miller. Q Millie.
Wedding Crashers.
Q Millie rock on any block.
Shout out y'all, man. Q Miller really hard. I ain't gonna lie.
But she rap better than Drake. Ain't gonna lie to you. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, y'all.
For sure.
Are we ready to move on?
Moving on.
I really hate you niggas. Sorry, I'm not ready to move on.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. No, I'm done with it now.
Do you think? We know you crazy.
Larry June and the Alchemist. That nigga Al, he gonna keep going crazy.
Them niggas gonna stay consistent, man.
He's not gonna stop, and he only drops with the best of the best. If Alchemist is working with you, you one of them niggas.
Yep.
So Larry June and the Alchemist, they just dropped a new track called 89 Earthquake. That's in anticipation for their album, The Great Escape, that drops on the last day of this month, the 31st.
Yes, sir, man. Like you said, they staying consistent. This is the second single. They just gave us the 60 days a few weeks ago.
60 days, 60 days.
60 days, you know? So now we get the second single, like we mentioned, 89 Earthquake.
89 Earthquakes, 89 Earthquakes.
89 Earthquakes. I'm playing, bro. But nah, man, this song is solid, dog. Larry's on this one by himself because you remember on the first one, Alchemist actually rapped. He had a verse. Larry took the song, man. He carried it. Larry, like I said before, I say it all the time. This guy just knows how to make good music, good songs. He knows his sound. He knows the type of microphone he likes to use. You know the types of beats that he likes to use, and he just sticks to his craft. This is another great song from Larry June. You know, makes me excited to hear that album that's gonna come. Because like we mentioned, bro, with the Alchemist, anytime you get him, we know the beats and the production is gonna go crazy. But then somebody like Larry June on the beat so far is working. They have songs that they have done in the past that we can already use as an example. But these two first songs are good as shit. So it only lets me know that that entire project should be the same way. So I'm looking forward to that on the 31st, man.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna let you get into the bulk of it. With shit in J. Cole and Larry June, I'll be letting Cari take it because he has the expert opinion on the shit.
I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, man. But I'm looking forward to that Alchemist Larry June album coming as well. So can't even lie to you. But we're gonna keep going on. We got one more. That was NBA Youngboy, his track Demon Party.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we played this one first. They actually got two. We're going to get to the second one as well. But we played this one first in pre-production. Comparing the two, I like this one more. This one is more upbeat. It's one of them, like, I would call it like super high, kind of almost techno.
Yes.
Dance. You know what I'm saying? Like high energy, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But it sounds good. I like the chorus and I like his verse. But that's one, like I said, it's not the normal Youngboy. To me, it's one of them when they turn up the BPMs type shit. But it still sounds good. How did you feel about this one?
The same thing that you said. It's really high energy. I can get with it.
Yeah,
but
it's cool. It's cool.
It's not something that he's never dropped before.
Correct.
We've gotten this from NBA Youngboy before. But my favorite track was the one that we're gonna get into in just a moment.
Okay, we can go ahead. Go ahead.
He's I was gonna highlight right before we got into that. He's got an album on the way too. He talked about it inside of his interviews. It's called Don't Try This at Home. Yeah. He said he's back to that shit talking. He's back to that murder music type shit. But he's still preaching the stop the violence, and this is going to be more of a literal don't try this at home, he said.
I was about to say, like, this, guys, it's just rap. He's just telling us, hey, it's just rap.
Oh, that's what he's doing.
Now, don't get me wrong, NBA Youngboy, maybe not, whatever he's done in his past or what he has seen. Who knows, who cares? But him, right now, he's saying, don't try this at home because he's not doing it. I'm just rapping about this.
And because he's done it before.
That's what I just said. So,
okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So, like, he can use that, but for us, whatever, stop the violence, man. Preach positivity. That's what these niggas are on, so that's what we gonna get.
Yeah, these niggas just don't want Ricos.
Scared out here.
He dropped another track that was back on the 28th. It was called Next.
Mm-hmm.
How did you feel about this one, Cari?
This one I didn't really like. I'm not gonna lie to you. This one was kind of trash to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wait, now that I'm thinking about it, that's the one that we played. I was saying that this one was the better one. This is not.
Yeah.
We played this one in pre-production. I actually told Cari to stop it.
I don't like it. I don't like it, man. It's cool though.
Maybe it needs to grow on us, Cari. You know?
Maybe, it's just a throwaway. Maybe.
I just don't like. I didn't even like it when it intro because he was kind of speaking gibberish.
Oh yeah, I remember.
That's the track we're talking about. Yeah, guys, you can go listen to Next and form your own opinion. If you love that song, you love that song. Because I'm not gonna tell you not to listen to it.
Yeah.
But I wasn't a fan.
Yeah, man. I will say before we get out of here, just like you said at the start of the song, it was already off to you. Within the first 15 to 20 seconds, usually of a song, you can tell whether or not you're gonna like it or not.
Yeah, and when I hear a nigga coming in that's not even really speaking clear English, the only nigga that I like that's coming into a song not speaking clear English is Michael Jackson. Like Michael Jackson can say whatever the fuck he wanted to say, and we're still gonna listen to that record. NBA Youngboy, he hasn't gotten there yet. and I didn't care for that track. I'm sorry.
All good, man. We can move out of that.
All right, that was it for music. We can go ahead and head into news.
Okay.
We were talking about Nicki Minaj before, but let's go ahead and talk about her a little bit more now. She has just announced a new record label on the way.
Yeah, man, this is big time. So like I said, with the announcement of her song, the release of her single, she took to her Queen Radio to debut the single. And then also on there, she announced that she's going to have her own label. Like we said, it's going to be called, what is it? Queen Radio? Is that going to be the name of it?
I hope not. I was gonna say,
I don't even have a name yet.
Yeah, she announced on Queen Radio. I have an article right here. It's from Billboard. It says Nicki Minaj is officially launching her own record label. The superstar announced on the big news, blah 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 blah. Queen Radio show on Friday, March 3rd, revealing that her new label's artist rosters include Nana Fofi, Tate Kobang, Rico Dana, and London Hill. I don't know those people, but she said, I have a record label now. When I get behind an artist, y'all know how I do shit for people that's not even signed to me. Imagine what I'm gonna do for the ones that signed. Ooh. Now she does put on. She put on for some of the female artists.
Yeah, she also talks shit about a lot of the female artists as well, which is fine. I guess you have beef whether it's male or female, but sheesh. But yeah. I agree, she do put on for a lot of people, and this is cool to see. First off, just her, having her own record label, that's big time. But even the fact that she's doing it to put other female artists on, especially if they're black, but regardless,
they're not all going to be black.
Yeah, I was going to say, but regardless if they're not, it's still cool because you don't see a lot of women, usually trying to help each other out like that, starting their own shit to help each other out. Usually, like I said, bro, a lot of time in the rap game, girls be going at it. Not as much as the niggas, but Nicki, she has her little things with a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. And I think she's gonna sign some niggas too.
Okay, Cardi B, same thing. So, like I said, man, but regardless of that, I still like it. It's respect to Nicki. I'm excited for her to build on that. Niggas are looking for that after rap career now. Nicki's another one of those artists. We talk about Kendrick, we talk about Drake, we talk about Cole on the male side. On the female side, I want y'all to know as well, Nicki is approaching her latter years of her career, where she's looking at retirement also. So this is something, to me, it looks like this is for after rap.
This isn't gonna go well. It's not gonna go well.
This nigga.
It's not. What? It's not gonna go well.
That's fine, bro. I guess.
What I will add is what I was gonna say before. She said, "Don't think my label is just rap or black or anything." She said, "We got some other genres of music." So that was what was leading me to believe she's gonna have all sorts of shit going on. But
so,
who are we thinking of that Nicki Minaj has produced, or that she's brought up that we were like, oh shit, like she really might be able to take this shit over?
I mean, we haven't seen it, but you gotta see it before you can say whether or not is it gonna happen or not.
I can't even think of it with one person. She's been in the game since 2007.
Okay, bro, that's fine. I thought you was a barb, nigga.
I see. Maybe I'm not. Y'all see Drake?
Drake, what? Who he used to put on?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, maybe she's doing it a different way.
What way might that be?
Putting on people that we don't know.
Magic Jordan? Party Next Door?
Not talking about Drake. I'm talking about her. She's starting it right now. She's going to get that next diamond in the rough.
Okay.
She's going to find that next gem.
Is it Nana Fofi?
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Maybe Tate Kobang?
Name kind of sound like too many other niggas.
What about Rico Dana?
Rico Dana, there it is.
Yeah, he might be the hardest.
Rico Dana.
Whether that's a girl or a guy, they might be the hardest that ever came out.
There it is.
Yeah, I can't wait to buy tickets to that new Rico Dana concert.
It's the name. Yeah, I'm just talking. I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. Shout out to Nicki though.
I'm gonna tell you,
doing it.
I know what's gonna happen. No, I'm not gonna tell you, but I know what's gonna happen.
It's gonna be a shit show. Hey, at least she tried it.
Yeah, everybody takes their crack.
Some shouldn't.
Nigga, is OVO even doing well?
Honestly, no.
And you think that, all right.
It's just afloat because it's Drake.
And now he drops music on it.
That's what I'm saying. But outside of that, I know they got Party. But the nigga had The Weeknd. Like, once he lost The Weeknd, it was like, oh, this shit really is what it is.
He didn't really have him, did he?
He had him enough to steal his music. So,
Oh shit! And y'all be sitting there trying to have this Nicki conversation with me. That's not him on Take Care.
right, bro. A lot of them songs are the weekend songs. We know that. If you don't, now you know. But yeah, he fucked up when he lost the weekend.
Like 3/4 of the album was.
Hey man, what you calling me for?
And then we move on to Nothing Was the Same. That nigga was with that boy Q. That boy Q Millie.
That was if you read it.
No, that was Nothing Was the Same too.
Did they have reference tracks from that too?
Nigga.
I don't remember them. I only remember if you read it.
Okay.
I swear.
Okay.
I swear.
We can go back and do that.
Yeah, I can look at that another time. But yeah, definitely that's when Q popped up into the scene. Once again, shout out Q Miller.
That boy wrote that Nothing.
That's crazy.
Come on now. That's why I was telling niggas, yo, Nicki might not rap better than Q Mill.
And that's why y'all got to stop putting Drake in y'all top 10, 15. The guy's great. But when it comes to pins, there's so many more pins that will fucking kill Drake.
And if
male or female.
To be honest, if Quentin Miller would have just got signed by the right label, like that's a good name too. Like Quentin Miller could have been the one. Nah, he ain't got that Drake voice though. It just don't sound the way it need to.
Yeah, bro. But outside of that nigga really talented.
He is very talented.
So I feel like regardless of him not sounding like Drake, I feel like they would have found a way and they would have found a type of sound, a type of microphone. Like I said before, niggas will use a certain type of microphone because it brings out the best type of vocal or sound within their voice. They would have figured it out for Q Miller, bro, because he has too much talent. Like his shit that's not Drake, that he didn't give to Drake, his own shit, his solo shit is hard.
Do you think he would have been as successful as he is today if he wouldn't have, or if he would have gone on his own and not given all that to Drake?
We have
known Quentin Miller.
It's hard to say. I feel like it definitely would have been a chance just because of the references were just so good. It was damn near finished product. You know what I'm saying? Drake just changed up certain words here and there, but that's all Q. And that shit sounds well. It sounds very thought out. Sounds like the nigga's very talented. Like he's been doing this for a while. So I feel like eventually it would have caught up. It maybe wouldn't have been as fast as somebody like Drake. You give Drake that type of music and he takes it to a whole nother level, right? Q Miller, maybe it would have took him more time, but I think eventually he would have got there.
The only reason why I'm not thinking that he would have got there is because Drake has this clean cut ass appeal. He has the look. He had what the corporate offices wanted rap to look like. There was an image of rap before there was super duper gangsta guns out, all this other kind of shit. Yep. And they thought it might have been Kanye, and then Kanye went off the fucking rails. Drake had everything the rap game needed to be clean. He's rebirthed Willie. Rebirthed Willie. He's Big Willie style, fucking rebirthed. And he cusses. Willie. And he talks about his feelings and shit.
And he's light skinned.
You know that's what all those white people want. Exactly. We got a good, clean, white, nice, almost white man.
Oh, he's mixed?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Bring him here.
Oh my gosh, his mom is white and his father left his life.
Oh my goodness, we love him.
Yeah, we're going to make a story out of this one.
Bring him here, guys. We got one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, shout out to Aubrey Drake, though.
That's why Lil Wayne didn't get the Drake treatment.
Facts.
He had to burn the rap game up and that's it.
Yeah, facts.
He had to break into rock, and they trashed that. Well, it was. Never mind.
I'm dead.
Was Rebirth trash, Cari?
Wayne? Yeah, probably.
What do you mean probably? You didn't listen?
Yeah, no. I'm just saying, like, I listened when it came out in, like, what, 2010?
Yeah, we had Dropped the World and Prom Queen.
Yeah, I was going to say those two songs, but I really can't remember any other song after that. You know?
Ooh, Shoot Me Down. Or was Shoot Me Down? No, that was on what, Carter 2?
Yeah, that was on the Carter.
Was that Carter 3 or 2?
3.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe I just remember once he went on Rebirth, he was on like a nonstop tour doing that shit. And I remember him touring Shoot Me Down and doing his own solo on the guitar with it.
Let's find out for you, man. Let's find out. Shoot Me Down, Carter 3.
Okay. Yep. It would have made the most sense if it was on Carter 3 because he wasn't doing guitar work like that during Carter 2.
Facts. And it came out the year after Carter 308, Rebirth came 09. So he was in his zone at that point.
What a fucking amazing era. That's that I Gotta Go Crazy. That's the My City's Gone post Katrina, Type Wayne. Fuck.
Yeah. Knockout featuring Nicki Minaj on there. I like that song.
On where?
On Rebirth. I'm looking
I
at
was like, nigga, are we on Carter 3 still? I was like,
no. Yeah, no, I don't remember that one.
I was gonna say,
but like I said, I can't really remember too many songs from this, bro. So maybe it is trash. Who knows? But them Carter's not.
Okay. No, absolutely not. They're never in question.
No, sir.
But we can move on. We're still in that era of rappers. We talked about Kanye. We talked about Wayne. We talked about Drake. Let's talk Kid Cudi, Cari. Kid Cudi has officially announced he has a new album dropping this year. I don't know if he has an actual date on it yet, but he tweeted and he said, album this fall, first singles this summer. The new chapter has begun. You're not prepared, man. We've reached a new level.
Ooh.
He also said a world tour is coming next year. Count on it.
Sheesh, man. Shout out to Cudi, bro. Cudi had a great 2022.
Absolutely. Music, film.
Everything, bro. His entire life, it may have been the best year of his fucking life. Like, Cudi had a great...
Let's hope so.
He had a great year, man. So, I think just coming off of the success of that, the energy, man, of course, let's get back in the studio. I released a good-ass project last year, Intergalactic. Followed it up with the Netflix animated movie.
House Party.
House Party, I forgot.
Did you ever see House Party?
No, I didn't. But
you need to watch that because I told you there's a scene with Kid Cudi that we need to have an exclusive content conversation over.
Is it streaming now? Do you know?
Maybe, but Cari, you need to watch that movie specifically for that scene so we can talk about it.
For sure. I'm gonna make myself a reminder of it, bro. I swear. For real.
You know where I'm headed.
Have you watched Wu-Tang?
How many episodes of Wu-Tang are you in?
I'm still on the first episode, bro.
This nigga Cari, bro.
Man, I got time, bro. It's March.
Yeah, you got a little bit of time, bro.
March 6th at the time of this episode dropping.
You got a little bit of time.
You know? Well, no, we're going to get there, bro. But no, I haven't tapped back in. I haven't seen House Party. I'll make note of that. But Kid Cudi, like I said, bro, just coming off of the year that he's had, it only makes sense that he would get back into the studio to get back to making some music, man, because I feel like Cudi is making some of the best music that he's ever made in his career as well. Intergalactic is a hell of a project, bro, from start to finish. So
it's amazing.
If he's on that type of sound right now, because like we said it before, with rap, with just artists in general, we see a lot of people who are trying new things, they're trying new sounds.
It's amazing.
They're trying to see what landscape they're going to fit in now because a lot of things are changing. Music is evolving in all genres, right? So, Cudi, like I said, bro, I think this is, for an artist like Cudi, this is the perfect time, nigga. He's a creative. You know, Cudi came in because he had a different sound. So I feel like times like this is where niggas succeed and niggas find like points that they never reached before. So
I told you after Intergalactic dropped, this nigga can do whatever he wants.
You see what I mean?
We got to a certain point in 2018, 19 that I said the same thing about Wiz Khalifa.
Ah, okay.
Hey, look. Whatever this nigga wants to drop, which is why we didn't give him any hell for that Juicy J project. We just let it go by because
he doing whatever.
Whatever this nigga wants to drop at this point, he's goated and he's proven himself and he's still proving himself today. So he can drop whatever he wants to drop. Kid Cudi's gotten there.
Yeah. I feel that.
From the Man on the Moons to the I forget the name. It's the Indie Cud. The one that By Design is on. It's black, but he's got like a purple face.
It's like Demon Slays, some shit like that.
Yeah, something about Demon Slayers and something.
I'll find it for you.
He's proven himself time and time again. And with a movie on Netflix like Intergalactic coming out, which is, even though it's a cartoon, it's cinematically amazing. That is a great movie. Anytime that I'm rolling up weed and I'm sitting on my couch and I turn Netflix on, I always find my way to Intergalactic. The album soundtrack to go with it was absolutely incredible. Amazing. Yo, you can do what you want. You got it now. We were talking our shit during the whole Kanye Cudi thing about emotions. I take that back. I'm sorry, Kid Cudi. I apologize.
Yeah. And like I said, man, also with that, like he rebounded well from that because
what a pivot.
Man, what a pivot, bro. Because the relationship with Kanye, bro, I know they had their disagreements, but that was a respect relationship. Those guys had respect for each other. So whether or not they're showing it, bro, like them niggas was hurt.
Absolutely.
That really took effect on
they were really good friends.
You know what I'm saying? Like you could see the effect that it had on him. So to bounce back out of that, and like we said, bro, just to lock in and get focused, man, it's just been good to see for Kid Cudi. And I found the name of that album for you. It's called Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying.
Okay, yes. So Intergalactic had just dropped. I wasn't a fan. I told y'all on the pod I was not a fan of Man on the Moon 3.
Yeah, it wasn't the best work.
But Kids See Ghost, amazing. Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying, amazing. Speed Bullet 2. Now, the Kid Cudi presents Satellite Flight. Oh, I loved that. That came out our senior year in high school. Loved that album. And then you get into Indie Cud and then the Man on the Moons, 2 and 1. He can do what he wants. Not to mention every feature he's ever been on for everybody and snapped every time. We still need that Just Humming album from him.
Man, let's do that.
If we get a Just Humming album from him, it'll be like the dance album from Drake.
Facts. Let's do that, Cudi.
He know we've been waiting on that.
Let's do that, man. For real. All instrumentals.
The people need that. Oh my gosh, just humming on the instrumentals.
Nah, bro, that'll really be some floating shit for real.
And it's just something that would be so special for Kid Cudi. He should really
do that. Like,
take that into consideration.
Not even try to like joke. I feel like he could really pull that off. He could make 10 to 12 to 15 different songs of him humming on different beats and make it sound on some like what they call it, lo-fi beat shit.
Yes.
You could do it just like that.
And when rappers are getting what they need for the song, on the reference track, all they do is hum anyway. I know you've heard all the unfinished Kanye tracks where he'll start his rap and it sounds amazing. Then it'll just go in.
Niggas do it. Ooh, bro, that would be
Cudi doing that?
That would be crazy on some like unfinished tracks, like you said, him just humming at the end or him just humming, period.
If he's just humming, because it would be so fire because they might not know the lyrics, but rappers already know how they want it to sound. Yeah. He doesn't even have to think of the lyrics. He just have to know what he wants it to sound like and just hum it.
That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. I'm not gonna lie. That's hard.
Then again, we never, the people never got that all harmonica album from Stevie Wonder, so probably never happened.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh well.
Let's move on. Let's talk about Travis Scott, Cari. They trying to stop that nigga Travis Scott.
Man, they said Utopia will not come out, bro. What is it with? They will not let Travis drop Utopia.
They won't let Travis breathe. And we talked about it in pre-production on the videos that were kind of, matter of fact, let me just get into it. Over the weekend or over the end of the week, this happened on Wednesday or Thursday, I think. Matter of fact, it was Thursday, March 2nd. Travis Scott has been sought out by the New York police over an alleged assault of a nightclub worker. So from basically what's being told is a sound engineer at a club alleged that Scott punched him in the face following a verbal altercation on Wednesday morning. It's also alleged that he caused $12,000 worth of damage to a speaker and a video screen. Police officers attended the scene. Ooh. Yeah. They said that there was no denial of the incident. So on Thursday, they said this happened on Wednesday, got reported on Thursday. This video came out of Travis Scott arguing with a nigga at a club. It wasn't the person that got hit, I don't think, but it was a different person. He was saying the music was too loud to the point where it was distorting what the actual sound was like. But you know Travis, you know Kanye, niggas like that. They like when the 808s go so hard that it doesn't sound right because that's what sounds right to them.
And they can hear it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They, no matter if it's in the studio or if it's in a fucking crowd at a festival, they're going to hear it because they just know what it sounds like.
And that's how he wanted it to sound.
Right.
But one of the engineers went over there. He was trying to fuck with the soundboard. He tried to get over there. Travis Scott told him to get the fuck out of there or something of the nature. Step the fuck off, some shit like that. Back the fuck up. I think that's what he said. That's all we saw. But there was another guy back towards the corner that I believe you can see in the video if I have the right guy. And that's who alleged that Travis Scott punched him in the face. And we've got some videos now that are coming out from that guy. He's in the hospital and he's saying he can't move his neck.
It's not looking good.
Well, I don't believe the guy that said he can't move his neck. But at this point, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, regardless, there's still a guy in the hospital bed. It doesn't look good for Travis Scott. Now, I know these guys always find a way to get out of certain situations like this, even though there is a video of the altercation, you know, like we said, before it gets to the point where allegedly hands are put on another man. Mm-hmm. And then also there's another video of him throwing allegedly a fan's phone, and maybe that's where the damage cost comes in, maybe, or maybe it's separate. I'm not sure. But like I said, usually they find a way to get out of things like this. So hopefully, man, Travis does that. But outside of that, I say it all the time, dude. Niggas do shit. I'm just like, yo, it don't have to go that way. Like, niggas lose their temper. Niggas act out. All these cameras and phones are on you. Just certain situations, regardless, if it is, nigga, please just turn down the music and bro not turn down the music. I still just feel like that conversation can be handled a different way. Unless shit get disrespectful, niggas start running their mouth. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? From what we just see on the video, it's just literally because the music don't sound the way he wanted to sound and niggas upset about that. You can get upset, but like there's just a way to handle things. Niggas getting in trouble for the dumbest shit. Whether or not it pushes back his album or not, it's just not a good look to the nigga.
I was just gonna push. Wow.
This ain't that big to really
This isn't gonna push the album.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
this might promote the album.
Honestly, to be honest with you, bro. But
he's got a hit song coming out in a couple weeks.
So this ain't gonna do nothing to delay a June release, if that is still gonna be when it comes out. But still, man, like let's
God, Cari.
Let's just stay out of trouble. What's up?
They got us. We used to be so good at this before.
Oh, here it is.
It's a rollout. They got us, Cari.
This is Travis Scott's rollout.
This is from the very beginning. We saw the fans outside the baseball game. Is the album coming? That motherfucker on the way. Then his reps from the actual album, from the label, they come out and they said his album's expected by June.
Yeah.
Then the next week, he gets into some shit at the club.
Okay.
Oh my God. You niggas thought you had me, Epic Records. You thought you had me?
They almost did. They had me. I ain't gonna lie. They had me.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
But that's crazy because we used to catch that shit all the time.
Yeah, he sees no jail time over this.
Yeah, bro. Like I said, this gonna get settled. It's nothing. But that is funny.
Wow.
So yeah, expect that Travis Scott single very soon.
Absolute. Hold that heat.
Bro, that shit finna come so fast, fam. Damn. Yeah. Caught us slipping. That's funny.
Wow. They really thought they had us. Mm-hmm. We on that music shit. Nigga Rise and Grind podcast. Roderick and Cari, episode 218, you bitch. What did they think this was? They thought we were rookies.
Right, bro. I do this.
Now this ain't no rollout with Ja Morant. Cari, what's going on with this nigga Ja Morant?
I wish I had an answer for you, man.
Ja Morant is doing what a lot of young men do, chasing a certain life that they're not from. I know a lot of niggas, and maybe I can't speak for Ja Morant because a lot of niggas get older, they're not the person they were in high school, and they do go off and they do those types of things. Not Ja though, right?
Not by the looks of it, no, sir. He's just a suburban dude.
He's a suburban guy?
I'm just a suburban guy.
So just last week, we had gotten a report that Ja Morant had punched a 17-year-old kid. He was making threats, and he had waved a gun at the nigga. I believe that was on his property. He was whooping his ass to some basketball, some shit like that.
Something like that, yeah.
They get into a fight. He comes back out the house with a gun. This just gets reported last week. We reported this last week, Cari. This week, Friday, should I say, we get a report that Ja Morant, well, it's not even a report. I got on Instagram and I saw this nigga Ja Morant toting a pistol at a strip club. And he got this hoe in the camera. We're talking about one of the biggest NBA stars in the game today.
In the club with that strap on him.
To an NBA YoungBoy song, which don't like. It doesn't make anything, but you were adding insult to injury.
I was gonna say.
Reciting every lyric of the NBA YoungBoy song while you toting the strap.
Nigga checked all the boxes. All the wrong boxes. Let me say that. But yes, it was actually Saturday. It was Friday night going into Saturday.
Okay, I was gonna say I saw this Friday night, but it was Saturday. Technically, it was midnight Saturday. Yada yada.
Yeah, man. But after a game too, if I'm not mistaken. But regardless of that, like you said, in the club, showing off a strap. Ja Morant. Also, like I said, I want to just add this in here. Like I mentioned, allegedly, the incident that happened in the tunnel after the game, that also involved guns. They said,
what incident in the tunnel?
After a game, it was another family and his clique going to their cars after the game in the tunnel. Altercation jumps off. allegedly they say they saw a red laser beam pointed at their car. From the vehicle that carried Ja's montage of people. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't Dad just get into it with Shannon?
Yeah, that was a few weeks ago, but yeah, that happened. There's a lot of shit going on at the Morant household.
Oh, them niggas step for real, it sound like.
Maybe so. Maybe so. That nigga is not Ja Morant, that's Ja Wick.
Yeah, that's Ja Wick. That's Ja Baby.
Ja Baby, bro.
That's Ja Rule.
Ja Rule for shit show. Damn, that's funny.
I'm about to say, that really might be Ja Rule. Yeah, somebody sign that nigga to Murder Inc. Why is he not? That is Ja Rule.
Hey, bro, what's his name? Gotti, if you want to rebrand, bring that shit back.
Yeah, or whatever label you had Lloyd signed to, just go ahead and pick up Ja Morant.
Ja Morant is your guy, man. But no, so at this point, you know, because he did flash the gun in his Instagram live video, Saturday evening, Memphis reported the team that Ja was going to take a step away, you know.
That he's been suspended for 2 games.
All right. So I'm going to get the Memphis first. The team,
okay.
The team was like, he's going to step away. Then the NBA said that they were doing their investigation, and then this is where the suspension comes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, but still, Saturday, the team announced that he had been suspended for 2 games after he became the subject of an investigation by the NBA concerning his actions on the early Saturday morning Instagram live. It says Morant appeared to be recording from a strip club after the Grizzlies' 113-97 road loss to the Denver Nuggets on Friday night. So this is literally
he had that Thuka blowing some steam. He's blowing some steam out with that Thuka.
Man, dog, this is right after the game. And then along with that, Morant at this point also has issued a statement. I'll go ahead and read that. It says, I take full responsibility for my actions last night. I'm sorry to my family, teammates, coaches, fans, partners, the city of Memphis, and the entire Grizzly organization for letting you down. I'm going to take some time away to get help and work on learning better methods of dealing with stress and my overall well-being.
Did he say that he was going to step away to get help?
Mm-hmm.
What?
What the fuck does that mean? He didn't. It's not like
he was on drugs.
Yeah, it's not like he was mentally ill or something like that.
Maybe he is, bro. Maybe I can't go without the sticks, bro.
Oh yeah. You gotta have that.
I gotta have that.
You gotta have that yappa.
I can't go without my thuka.
I gotta have my yappa. I love my chopper and my chopper love me. Now I get it. I get it.
He really lived that shit that the niggas be talking about in the raps, bro.
You like your yappa?
I do. You like yours?
It's right there.
That motherfucker go bang.
On me.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. That motherfucker go boom, baby.
On me.
I said this. Go ahead.
I was going to say, we're just regular guys, though. We could do that.
We are regular guys. I'm glad you said that because I was going into what I said in pre-production.
Right. Go ahead.
Michael Jordan couldn't do this.
Okay. That is correct.
And still be Michael.
Right.
Kobe couldn't do this and still be Kobe. LeBron couldn't do this and still be Bron. Steph couldn't do this and still be Steph. This taints your career. I know he's very, very young, and in the same tip, we were talking about how you got to give niggas a second chance when we were talking about Chris Brown. That's with the people and the fans. You don't get a second chance a lot of times with commercial America when you're at the tip top. We musically have given Chris Brown that second chance. The brands have never given him that second chance. When they see like Paul Pierce, they're not going to get Paul Pierce back. He fucked that up. Ja Morant's going to fuck a lot up doing this. And you are one of the brightest players in today's game. Niggas look at you like today's Allen Iverson. Like you got that tag on you. You wanted to. He is headed towards. Let's fuck it. Ja Morant, if he keeps up, like he keeps on improving and he does what he needs to do for his team, Ja Morant is headed towards a Hall of Fame career. And leads a team to do so. You can't behave like that. I'm sorry.
Nah, bro, you potted. I'm letting you go off.
I don't have much. I don't have anything else to say about Ja Morant. I mean,
yeah, there's nothing else really more to add to it, man. And this is just for
get help.
get help and work on my well being. But this is just for just niggas listen, period, bro. Like that shit really. I don't understand why people do that. You don't have to act like you're somebody else or you from the hood or you're a tough guy. Like, bro, just hoop. John Morant just got a hoop, man. You on your way to making $200 million contracts. You're a Nike athlete. You just got your first signature shoe.
He's chasing. A lot of niggas want to be in that rap shit. Rappers, I get it. You have to buy a big chain because that's what niggas want to see on Instagram. That's what kids want to see and look like you the shit. You have to start beef sometimes because that's what the people want to see. That's what builds up your MO as a rapper, looking more hood, looking more street, looking more like you bout that shit. When you're in the NBA, you're chasing shit like commercial deals, commercial endorsements, NBA championships, shoe deals. Like there's all kinds of other things that you need to be chasing that don't align with having to strap out with NBA YoungBoy song playing at the strip club.
Yeah, and just your overall image, period. Like you said, the big chains sometimes scare people away. The grill sometimes scares people away, regardless of it's clean and that's our style. That's our culture. You know what I'm saying? That's our fashion. But sometimes you don't even need all that, bro. And we've seen it so many times. So many artists, so many other athletes tell us the same story over and over, bro. Like, it's cool to do that shit when you young. You can get all the glamour and the fame and the jewelry, but it really don't matter. So many niggas, when they get older, tell us that they wish they didn't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas go broke, but outside of that, it ain't no value in that.
And it's just, and even in this, they be saying that shit to the rap niggas.
Yes.
What are you chasing doing this as an NBA star? Like, this is not at all aligned with the progression of an NBA player. The progression of a rapper, it is 100% aligned with it. We wouldn't even question if he was doing shit like that.
Facts.
No, we need to be questioning who let John Morant in the club with the blicky.
And you know, another thing, I said this, I actually stopped myself from saying it in pre-production because I wanted it to be fresh. Niggas tell on themselves so much.
Yeah.
I don't
you volunteered
understand.
that.
I don't understand. Why do y'all always pull out a phone and a fucking camera?
He volunteered that for us.
Why?
We didn't need to know that.
I rarely, you know what I'm saying? Like, I rarely pull my fucking camera out in situations, bro. So I'm like, why do these niggas always tell on themselves?
We're in the social media era. And on top of that, Cari,
Jesus, man.
Niggas have been playing on John Morant's name to him. But the thing about it is they're not even playing on his name. They're saying you ain't got to act like this. We see that you grew up with both parents in a nice big ass house. You don't have to do all of that.
Just hope.
That's what people are saying.
Just hope, bro. He gonna ruin it. And that shit scares me. Like you said, he's going to ruin it. For not only himself, bro, but for his entire family.
I won't say he's going to, but he can. He can ruin it.
If he continues, okay, let me clarify.
He could ruin this.
If he continues along this path, he's going to ruin it.
Yeah.
But you literally don't have to. That's why I'm just like, I almost don't even want to feel sorry because this is literally like, to me, and like I said, bro, he said he needs to work on his well-being. He's stressed out. Maybe that is the case for John Morant, so I don't want to seem too sensitive, right? But to me, bro, this is just simple. Don't show your fucking gun on Instagram Live. Don't record yourself.
But I can see how he's stressed out.
What the fuck?
How the world is seeing him in a certain manner that he doesn't want to be painted. He wants to be painted like a gangster.
Man, if you don't fucking get your ass in the gym.
And when niggas calling him, like niggas changing his MO like he's soft, it's stressing him out, Cari. There's millions of people on his back about that shit. You see it every day. Niggas talking about how John Morant's not like that.
Sign out.
Right.
And
he need to log out.
And he has. He deleted his Instagram and Twitter.
He did. Yeah, you need to go on a social media break.
Get your ass out of here, bro.
Niggas like that, and I don't mean niggas like that. I mean John Morant and people who can't keep themselves from posting shit like that. You don't need to be on social media.
Like, you literally told on yourself. These niggas tell on themselves so much, I be baffled.
Just play well.
I be taken back. I sit back, I'm like, you told on yourself.
It's like that. Ridiculous.
Social media, man. be careful. But Ja Morant hopefully gets it together. He has been suspended, like we said, which is the worst time to get suspended. It's the end of the season, man. The NBA is really starting to turn up right now because niggas are starting to play hard.
Oh, we heading into the playoffs next month.
Into the playoffs, and the West is so close. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas are in their seedings, but they only like 2 games apart type shit. So I've been locked in. So wrong time to get suspended for Ja, but hopefully he makes it back before the end of the season, man.
Yeah, they said at the minimum it was going to be 2 games, but we'll see when what happens, and he gets back off of his own break, off of his suspension from NBA, things like that. So exactly. We'll just have to see. We got a report last week. Just so you guys know, we're moving on. We got a report last week that Ford company had just either applied or got a patent approved for a car that repossesses itself, a self-repossessing vehicle. And if you don't know what that means if you don't make your payments on time, so much so that your car is taken away and or repossessed, this car will act like a self-driving Tesla and take itself back to the fucking dealership. If you don't pay, it's going to drive the fuck out of your drive. You better have that bitch in the garage because that shit is gone.
That's hilarious, bro. Imagine that. Imagine your car repoing itself.
I'm going to kill somebody in the building. I'm going to go back and get my car, number one. And if I can't get it back, somebody's going to die.
That's crazy.
Somebody might die. I'm not even going to lie.
No lie. I got a little bit more on it here. It says that Ford has filed the United States Patent and Trademark Office that details a self-repossessing system along with other repo-related repercussions. Ford first filed the patent with the USPTO back in 2021, but it wasn't formally published until last Thursday.
Oh, they did get it approved?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's approved. So we could see this in the works sometime, in the future, man. But like I said,
probably the next 10 years, something like that.
That shit's hilarious, though. Niggas not paying their bills. The car just gonna take itself back.
The way that I've been seeing people talk about it, and this is just one headline from a post. Ford's self-repossessing car patent is a nightmare of the connected car future.
Okay.
I can see how this could be bad.
Yeah, it says here, for vehicles equipped with the latter, they might simply move themselves a short distance to a location where they can be more easily towed. For vehicles with more advanced autonomous tech, they could drive themselves to the lending company or the repo lot. This is crazy. In situations where Ford's repo system corresponds with the lender and determines the vehicle's market value isn't worth the cost of the repossession, it could drive itself straight to the junkyard. Bro, what is this?
It says some of these features include sending messages to the owner's smartphone or the vehicle itself, locking drivers out entirely, disabling functions like air. Oh, this is all if they're not going to take the shit to the if they're not going to take your car, if they're not going to repossess it and take it back, they can do things like, and I'm going to repeat, send messages to the owner's smartphone or the vehicle, locking drivers out of the car entirely, disabling functions like air conditioning, geofencing drivers to only operate within a certain time or set area so they can still get to work, and in one especially harrowing example, enabling an autonomous car just to drive off itself. Yeah, blah, 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 like you were saying.
I don't like it.
Oh, I'll never get a Ford.
I was going to say, it's too much control over me. Hell no, I do not like it.
But thinking about where the world might be in the next 20 to 30 years, we might only be operating on these types of vehicles, Cari.
Man, I'm going to have them Audis still, though. You know what I mean?
Well, now that I think about it, we won't be operating on only these because Ford got that patent, which means only Ford is they're the only ones that are able to make a self-repossessing vehicle.
Right.
They received that patent. It's theirs.
But yeah, so like I said, I want to be in a whole bunch of old school cars, but we are getting to the point where they are trying to get rid of gas completely. So that also like scares me to a certain point because all the cars that I want are from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s.
Yeah, you better save up some petroleum, my nigga.
That's all gas, man.
Some petro.
I ain't gonna see my niggas in Saudi.
No cap.
Yeah. Iraqi.
No cap. I might
niggas out there getting Arab money.
Cari. It is Arab.
It's the song, bro. It's the song.
I know.
It's the song, man. But nah, man.
Arab.
That Ford shit sound like the movie. What is it? Dude, where's my car? Dude, where's my Ford?
Oh, because the shit just picks up and drives away.
It's like, nigga, you come out, your shit gone.
Somebody go tap Ashton Kutcher to put out a new Dude, Where's My Car?
Yeah, dude, where's my Ford?
Dude, where's my Ford? Yeah. Let's do it. Oh no, it repossessed itself, you bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, that's funny.
Okay. Are you ready to get out of here? I don't have too much more on the Ford repossessing vehicle besides fuck that. The last topic, the U.S. House of Representatives Committee has approved a bill giving Joe Biden full authority to ban the Chinese social media app, also known as TikTok. So, at this point, from what I'm seeing, Joe Biden has the full right within him to ban TikTok if he wants to.
That's correct.
The reason why I knew that was gonna happen was because, number one, it's a foreign app. And it's a government conflict of interest. So it's not a blue thing. It's not a red thing. When we get down to the government, blue and red want this shit out. They don't. And the thing about it is the government up there, they're older and they got business to handle. They don't give a fuck about taking TikTok away from y'all niggas.
Yeah, bro. It's not really affecting their everyday lives. It's just some shit to really be angry about. Because it does put shit at security risk, like we said, because of how it's operated. So you tell them the legislation that's all they care about. They don't care about all the kids are getting to dance, and it's bringing a lot of people together. Because TikTok reported they have over 100 million of us, U.S. citizens that use the app. They not worried about that shit, bro. If they come find out, and like I said, it gets reported that it's affecting security, it's affecting business. That's all they need to hear.
And like we said, this is Chinese owned, so they're not in contact the way they need to be with the owners. With Twitter and Facebook, y'all have already seen how the government has found their way into manipulating those apps. They can't do that with TikTok, and they're not making any money off of it. So what purpose does it serve the U.S. to keep it?
Yeah, that's why they're trying to get it up.
They're trying to get this shit up out of here, man. I'm just now starting to get a little taste of TikTok. I scroll on it from time to time, but if it's about to get out of here, man, I might as not even waste my time. Should I waste my time, Cari?
Probably not, man, because like you said, it looks like they're gonna pass it. Texas, all they need is the okay. Abbott's already to push the button on that.
Oh, he's gonna push that button too. So, y'all know that.
So yeah,
he doesn't even like fun. He doesn't like sunshine or puppies.
Not liking puppies is actually sick.
Yeah. He hates fresh water, sunshine, and puppies.
You fucking sicko.
Yeah. It's like on his 2 truths, 1 lie.
Yeah.
They're all truth.
2 truths, 1 lie. That's funny.
3 truths. The fuck. But yeah, if you like TikTok, get it while the getting's good. I don't know when it's gonna go, but they gunning for that shit in America.
Enjoy it while you can, man. Have at it. Get all your labs out. That shit may be over.
I mean, and to be completely honest, leave that shit to China. I'm not saying it like we're not having fun on this app. Them niggas don't have anything. They don't have Twitter. They don't have Facebook. They don't have Instagram. Let them niggas have something.
They don't got Netflix.
You niggas that Americanize that shit. Let them have it.
Yeah, man. You know, there's some place that don't have Netflix. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow. We're blessed.
That's what you count your blessings on? Netflix?
We're blessed on Netflix. I know that shit sounded crazy.
Okay.
But nah, bro, we're super fortunate over here for real.
Absolutely. This is for a land of the free type shit. Even if the niggas aren't as free as the other free ones. But
it's neither here nor there.
Yeah, man. That was a problem for last month, huh?
We can't even on March now.
Yeah, we can't even voice that shit right now.
What, nigga?
Next
year.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Blackie.
That's crazy. We gotta save our arguments for the year after once March 1st gets here. That's bull.
Absolutely. Or you could have went with the platinum plan with Ice Cube and Donald Trump, but you niggas. All right. Yeah. All right. I'm sorry.
And we're niggas.
I know. We are niggas.
I'm niggas.
Nigga, I was in here happy as fuck when that nigga Joe Biden got elected.
Like, nigga, we did do it, Joe. We did do it.
Yeah, we fucking ruined it.
And now we ain't did shit.
Some bullshit.
But yeah, man, that's all I got, bro. We can really go ahead and close it out and get out of here.
Yeah, man. That's going to be it. Episode 218. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Get to these songs of the week. It's been your boy, Roderick.
I'm Cari, man. We headed out.
All right, man. Let's get out.